What's going on, everyone? You guys already know I have to do this emergency audio quality thing. Usually if my audio quality is not good, that means I'm recording on my phone because it's such an important upload. Dude, the Nintendo Switch Mini has just been announced. And I just want to take a step back and say, you know what? I'm not the first person to admit it. I'm not the first person to say it was going to happen. But not only did I make a video like last week saying the Nintendo Switch Mini, whatever it was going to be called, was going to be coming, but also literally like 3 or 4 months ago, probably less than that, but many months ago, I made a video talking about Nintendo's probably going to end up making one. And I got so many comments that one I dropped last week got like many dislikes. But I told you guys it's coming and eventually did. So this is just a little quick look at it. Pretty much, I'm going to do a little quick comparison later on today, so in a separate video. But as far as we know, the price tag is going to be around the $200 price tag. So it's not going to be like super expensive. It's going to be $100 cheaper than the regular Nintendo Switch. So I'm actually happy about that. I think that's a pretty smart way of Nintendo going about things. Now, this is the same type of thing where I view like the Nintendo 2DS and 3DS line, all those stuff. It's almost that same thing, but I feel like the Nintendo Switch Mini will probably end up getting a lot more people more excited than the 2DS XL because the Switch has so much hype, and the Switch Mini is pretty much going to be the exact same thing, just in a smaller body overall. So the main key things to hit on about the Nintendo Switch Mini is that it is smaller overall, like I said. The screen size is just a bit smaller, but the biggest disadvantage the Switch Mini really has, maybe besides the build quality you have to hold in hands, is the Joy-Cons. You cannot remove and replace the Joy-Cons with it, whatever color you get, whatever. That's what you're going to be stuck with. Now, it's not the end of the world. In my opinion, it could be way worse, but here's the thing. I really hope Nintendo upped the build quality with the Nintendo Switch Mini, because the Joy-Cons on the original Switch, in my opinion, just were so crappy. Like, they were able to be broken within like minutes. Obviously over exaggeration, but they weren't the highest build quality. Hopefully with the Nintendo Switch Mini, they improved that, because if you break a joystick with the Switch Mini, like, you're going to have to replace it. You're going to have to remove the whole body and fix it back and put it back together. So that can be a really big thing, and a reason why a lot of people might end up staying away from the Switch Mini, to be honest. So hopefully they fix that build quality. That would be super important to test out. Another cool little thing, I just read this from Reddit, that the Nintendo Switch Lite is not going to replace the Nintendo 3DS line. So that's a pretty important thing. I mean, I kind of saw that coming. I thought they would, because I didn't really see too many developers really looking at the 3DS as like a main thing to start making games for. I feel like a lot more people are going to go for the Nintendo Switch, but who knows at this point. Now, in terms of the screen sizes, the Nintendo Switch had a 6.2-inch touchscreen, whereas the Nintendo Switch Lite has a 5.5-inch touchscreen. So just a little bit smaller. I wouldn't classify it as like being a way crazier smaller or anything, but you will be able to notice it for sure. The Switch Mini doesn't come with a dock or anything like that, but the battery life should be better with the Switch Mini. So that's a really cool thing right there, and that's what I've practically seen across the board for the 2DS line versus the 3DS line. I've always seen that the 2DS line had better battery life. It could just be me. Maybe it's the 3D functionality or bigger battery they put in it, who knows, but that is an inference and a guess that I've always seen. But I am curious to see if you were able to actually connect a Joy-Con to the Nintendo Switch Mini. Maybe if you wanted to go and like, maybe if it has the option of being able to be docked up or anything, or if it's strictly just a portable console. Those are things I would want to be able to test and see. There's probably already answers out for it, but ultimately, I'm super happy this thing got released. Dude, I can't believe everyone was hating on me. I mean, obviously I don't work for Nintendo. I could have easily been wrong as well, but sometimes you gotta trust the Alpaca, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much it. That was so corny. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button. That'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I would really appreciate if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.